good, my homages? Welcome back to another video. So originally I was gonna film yesterday and I was gonna film me pouring all of these candles, which I'll throw in a clip here. I actually made, I think, like 44 of them, but yesterday was a very emotional day for me. I was so much in my feelings, and I've talked about this quite a bit on my channel with my struggle with mental health and stuff like that, but I just reached this really weird pivotal moment. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tyler. I quit my corporate 9-to-5 job back in February of 2024. Today is August 24th, I think, 2024. So I've been self-employed and on this journey for nearly 7 months. It's almost been 7 months. And there are a lot of times of trial, there are a lot of times of tribulation, and I did like a 6-month update from, after quitting my 9-to-5 job. You'll be seeing this 8 months into my journey, so stay tuned to see what unfolds next. I met with my friend Tara this morning and I just kind of was feeling down, and I was gonna film that, and I just didn't really feel like myself. There was a part of me that kind of wanted to cancel because I really wasn't feeling like myself, and I was feeling kind of sad. And I met with her anyway, and we ended up going out in nature and walking and having just a beautiful conversation, and I'm just very grateful for her. In times like this, I think that God really opens up our eyes to see who's really in our corner and to see who's really there. So Tara, if you're watching this, I love you and I really appreciate you today and our conversation that we had. We were talking about like enlightenment and God and our spiritual journey, because we're on a similar journey in that sense. And we were talking about how like people come and go, during seasons, and it's a forever evolving, and what society tells us what we should do, and F society, because like Tara said, she's like, we're out in the middle of nowhere, we're out in the woods, who's gonna come save us? Society doesn't give an F about us. I mean, like, if you really think in the grand scheme of things, there are people that care, but if you know what I'm talking about. I was gonna film last night me making candles, but I'm gonna be very honest with you, I cried a lot yesterday. And it wasn't just because I was feeling sad and I've been struggling with depression, but I really feel like there were a lot of emotions that I was running from. I wanted to do everything and nothing at the same time, and I just felt very stagnant. And so what I do when I feel like that is I work and I continue moving. And a lot of times I don't allow myself to stop, because when I do, then I'm left to deal with my emotions. So yesterday I dealt with them. And today I'm just feeling very rejuvenated and refreshed, and I kind of shared about my journey on TikTok on here as well. I have almost 4,000 followers on there. I did have over 4,000, but since I haven't really been that active on there this summer, and I've been focusing more on long form content and art markets and stuff like that, TikTok has, kind of served its purpose during that season, and it's kind of taken a back seat in my life. And Tara was asking me, I'm like, I have 3 months worth of savings and I don't know what to do. I don't know what's next in my journey. And I'm in this pivotal moment of where I'm sitting in this uncertainty and kind of like, what's next kind of thing. And I was having a really hard time with that last night because, fear snuck in my brain. And that's something that I've been struggling with. It's like, what am I gonna do next? I needed to allow myself, and I told God, like, I was straight up, I was like, I don't want to be angry with you. I don't want a reason to be angry. I don't want to be angry anymore. I've been carrying anger around for so many years, and I just released it, and I was just very honest with God yesterday. And I know some of you don't believe I'm just sharing my personal journey with where I'm at in life, and maybe this will help somebody, maybe it won't. And lately in these videos, I've sure been talking a lot, but whatever. It's my channel, and my growth is so small at this point that I really have nothing to lose, and I'm just gonna be myself, and I've mentioned that before. I kind of got off topic there a little bit, but what I was saying is I was talking to her about how I have 3 months worth of savings before I run out of money, and I kind of was thinking about this yesterday, but sometimes when you're thinking something and then someone affirms it, you know that you're feeling something right and your intuition is correct. Because she told me, she's like, remember when you first quit your job and you told me that you had 2 or 3 months worth of savings? And I said, yeah, actually I was just thinking about that. She's like, well, basically what makes it any different? I'm like, I don't know. Like, if I can keep making money or find that, not really a niche, I don't know, for some reason I hate that word, but if I can find that outlet, or I can find that little, whether it's a platform, whether it's on here, whether it's sketchbook tours, making candles, whatever that thing is to open the floodgates to not success, but growth, so I can sustain a living on social media, that'd be great. That's kind of the goal. But moral of the story is we had a really good conversation, and I'm just grateful for the people that are in my life and the people who are a light and light the path. Like, mental health was like you probably should stay home. Probably shouldn't meet with your friends. And it really helped me today. I don't know why I'm surprised because she's such a light. And I really appreciate having her in my life. But anyways, we're gonna, you know, cut the wicks on these candles and we're gonna do some art today. And this is just gonna be a free-flowing art vlog, so I hope you really enjoy this because I'm back in the spirit and I'm ready to take charge and I'm ready to kick some ass and I'm ready to conquer some goals. I'm ready to be joyous, happy, and free again. So if you made it thus far, you're the real MVP. I love ya. So excuse my mess, but these are all candles. Those are all the candle tins. These are the glass jars. I do have some glass jars in here solely for display at art markets. And then we're gonna come around over here to where I pretty much cleared off my countertop finally. I can actually do stuff on there. My friend Hannah put in an order, so Hannah, if you're watching this, I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for supporting my small business. It means a lot. She ordered 2 of the 3 of the 22 ounce candles. She got Fruit Loops, 2 of those, and then she got a sugar cookie, and then she ordered this 8 ounce cinnamon roll candle, and then I decided to throw in this coffee latte as a thank you for supporting my small business. So there's those. I have some more coffee latte candles over here, but these are, I used recycled jars for these. God, I can't talk today. These are recycled jars. They were bread and butter pickles in these. I thought that's a great option to, like, one, save on the environment, cut back costs a little bit because I am a starving artist kind of going out. This is my first year going out on my own. So yeah, I'm in the process of spray painting the lids black for these, so those will have lids very soon. If you are interested in purchasing a candle for me, the link is in the description below. My website is www.rockinbakken.com. The 4 ounce tins are currently $12 each. The glass jars that are 4 ounces are $14 a piece. I'll go in order here. The 8 ounce jars are $22, and then the 22 ounce jars are $55. So there's a link in the description below if you want to check those out. So I'm actually gonna make some breakfast because it's currently 2:40 in the afternoon and I haven't eaten anything today, so I guess I've been a little bit busy, but I'm gonna eat so I can down this pot of coffee that I just made. So
walking down the avenue, holding takeout meant for 2. I could eat it all myself, but then I wouldn't.
this clutter here on this chair has been bothering me all week. In 3, 2, 1, it's gonna be gone. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! No clutter. Don't look at this box of candles here. It'll be out of here in a couple of days, but All of my clothes are off of this thing. Finally.
Can't fight the feeling. No, I just can't fight the feeling anymore. And I don't want to be calling you, but I just can't fight the feeling anymore. Kiss me in the rain tonight. I'm here at the borderline, waiting for you patiently. 'Cause this is my reality. Hope is such an evil thing. Always keeps me wondering. Maybe you'll be here one day, or maybe it's reason enough to stay. 'Cause I just can't fight the feeling. No, I just can't fight the feeling anymore. And I know you won't be picking up, but I just can't fight the feeling anymore.
Good morning, Home Slices. It is currently the next day. So I didn't really film a bunch last night, or really much at all, because I just kind of was in a flow state. I was just trying to live in the moment and just kind of try and chill for whatever that looks like. I actually ended up meditating and journaling for a very long time. I wrote about a lot of feelings, and then there's a certain project I've been working on that is private, and I probably won't be sharing that, but it's just kind of a booklet that I'm working on, self-development in a way, have you, just kind of give you an idea. Last night, I journaled like I said, and then I was working on this moth piece, which you probably saw a clip of in here. But this is all out of regular pen. I still have to touch these up a little bit, but he's coming to life. He's kind of cute. I like him. He got his little tentacles there and stuff. This morning I made some jewelry, and I'm not trying very hard on my appearance today because I think I'm probably going to spend some time outdoors and disconnect from my phone, because I am guilty, a lot of us are. I've been on that thing way too much. Like, I know when I'm feeling too anxious that I'm on technology too much and not out in nature enough. I used enough a lot. What I'm trying to get at is I need to be outside. I've been feeling I need to be grounded, be one with nature. I know that I did that yesterday with Tara, but like, I need to walk barefoot. I need to go for a swim. I have to be outside, because when I start to feel like this, I feel a little crazy, so it's fine. But today is gonna be kind of a self-care day, and it's actually pretty busy, I think, because I'm gonna show you the bracelets that I made, and then afterwards I'm gonna go for a walk, and then I'm gonna go to the lake, and then I am meeting with a friend for dinner tonight, so stay tuned for all of that. It's gonna be some fun shenanigans. So I'm probably gonna do a jewelry haul. I have like all these bracelets that I showed you in the last vlog, and then I made all of these necklaces throughout the last couple of weeks, but I made 5 bracelets specifically this morning, and like I said, I'm gonna do a jewelry haul on all this, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I made this little cross bracelet. It's black and white. I love this variation. I made a green one, really pretty. Got some aquamarine and green in there. I made these hamsa hands, they're called. I really like making the all white / clear bracelets. I think that it's a very elegant look. I made an angel wing one. There's this one. And then I made a black and white hamsa hand. I think I'm saying that right. All of my customers come from different backgrounds, so I like to support people and their beliefs and their spirituality. I think that the spiritual journey is a very important one, and I think the spiritual journey is more important than the human experience in a sense, because our soul lives on forever. But I'm not gonna get on my soapbox about that right now. But yeah, that's what I created this morning, so keep your eyes peeled for that jewelry haul down the road. listen, I just got in from outside and it is a steam bath. I walked and then I mowed the lawn. I don't think you can really see it, but it's literal. I'm drenched in sweat. I feel like I just did an hour session of cardio. It's that humid outside. But I put my paddleboard in the car, so I think I'm still gonna do that today. It's 11 o'clock and I have to meet my friend up in the cities at like 5 o'clock. So I gotta leave here roughly around 4-ish. So yeah, we'll see if I can fit in some nature escape time. I need to escape out of the house and into the wilderness. Okay, so this is absolutely disgusting, but that is how hot it was today. I have like a gallon of sweat on me. I better bring extra water with me to the lake. Okay, so I just arrived and there's 2 other vehicles here, so hopefully they're not murderers because I'm by myself. And it sounds bad, but I thought I was gonna get this all to myself. I just want to be away from people, come on. Well, so much for that. I had this grand idea to take my paddleboard out. I forgot the air pump. A few moments later. So I was gonna go for a swim, but I'm afraid that Dog Days has approached us here. I will not be swimming in that. I'm trying every ounce to enjoy this, but I'm literally drenched in sweat. I am earthing though. It looks like I have socks on, but I actually don't. These are all natural, if you're asking or wondering. Before she leaves to Alabama. I'm gonna miss you. Best co-worker buddy.
Ever.
Ever.
The best ever.
Ever.
That's me.
Get it right. Alright, so I made it home. I had dinner with Jess. I had a cauliflower crust pizza, as you saw in the video. And Jess was technically kind of my co-worker. We worked side by side at Thursdays on First in Rochester, Minnesota. And she's a 20-year-old full of spunk. And I just think that she's really fun. And we became friends. And I really looked forward to doing Thursdays on First because she was my buddy alongside me. We always chatted and talked about boys and stuff like that. And she gave me all the deets and all the things in her life and stuff like that. So I did want to talk about a couple of things before I end up ending this video. I anticipated on going to the lake. I gave it my best college try, there's a bug there, so to speak. And it didn't really work out in my favor. The water was nasty and green, and I'm pretty sure it's Dog Days. I didn't go swimming due to it being disgusting, and also if there's some kind of blue algae in there, I'm not about to get sick right now. I don't have medical insurance at the moment, so we're live, love, and laughing right now. Ha 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 ha. But anyways, there's that. And also I was kind of telling Jess about this and a few of my other friends and that. I don't know if there's like really anything that anyone can, I'm gonna turn this on silence, do not disturb. I don't think that there's really anything that anyone can say or do in my life. This entrepreneur following your dreams stuff is not for the weak, and I've said this before and I've said it a million times, and I feel like that this is every other video, but I have been dealing with a lot of doubt within myself because I'm 30 years old. This is the first time that I don't really have a sense of direction with where I'm going in life. I know I want to do YouTube. I know I want to do content creation. I know that I want to do art. So I'm trying to use my brain and combine all of them, and I know that it takes time to build something, and it takes time to, you know, get people to subscribe to your channel and stuff like that. Speaking of which, let me see the analytics here. I gotta find some math facts for you, okay? Gotta wipe this sucker off here. Analytics. How many of you are not subscribed? Let me take a look. Shall we take a gander? 58% of you. Where is it? I can't. There it is. 58% of you are not subscribed. So if you like my channel and you've been watching my content and you think I'm kind of cool, please subscribe, please like the video, please comment. It does help. I've been doing YouTube for almost a year on here now consistently, and I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of work. And no, I'm not guilting you into subscribing, but part of me kind of is because I've been busting my ass at this. So here we are. And I'm trying to make a living off of being a content creator. Something to at least sustain a living, because God, please do not make me, I mean, worst case scenario, I go be a waitress, but oh, I don't want to. I've worked so hard for what I'm doing, and something's got to pay off. Which reminds me, I am now on Patreon. I am announcing that. This is my official announcement. I might mention it in my next video as well, but I am now a part of Patreon. If you want to see more of an in-depth dive into my life and my art projects and stuff like that, you'll be seeing that. I am a month and a week ahead in content, so if you are part of the Patreon and you end up joining that train and doing like the monthly subscription to see and exclusive content and stuff like that, you will see everything about a month before everybody else does. And I'm going more of kind of into a deep dive into my personal life. I talk about God, mental health, all of that stuff, spirituality, art, and it all coincides together because it's me. You know, these are all the parts that are me. I did want to talk, this is kind of a downer, but I'm just being honest, and I said I'd be honest about my journey, but kind of feel like a broken record, but I know I shouldn't play the comparison game. I've been trying to stay off of social media the last couple days because I have been getting stuck in that trap. I saw this artist on YouTube the other day, and as happy as I am for him, he only has like 30 videos and he's got over 10,000 subscribers, and I thought to myself, I was like, what makes me not interesting? I was like, I have a personality, I am decent at, I think I'm really good at art anyway. As like my videography skills are okay, they could improve, but I don't have the equipment or the money to buy the equipment that I want. So I think the hardest part right now is just utilizing what I have and using it to my full potential. So I'm gonna be trying to be a little bit more creative with my videos. I don't know, I think I might take a few days off. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I do have an art show this week on Way Up North, so I'll be vlogging that obviously, but I think I might take a little bit of a step back from vlogging. I'm feeling a little bit of the burnout. I love content creating, I love editing videos, but everything else with making candles, making jewelry, making art, getting on Patreon, getting on Threads, doing all the social media, and I feel like I'm putting so much of myself out there and I'm not getting really much in return. As far as compensation goes, I feel like I'm spending a lot of time doing things. I'm feeling very burnt out from the fact that I'm putting out more than I'm getting in return. And it's not the expectation, but when you're a goal-oriented person and you're not seeing a reciprocal feedback of like what you're putting out, it's kind of, after a while, it kind of takes a toll on your mental health. I was actually really down in my feelings today. Today was one of the worst days in my head. I feel like for a moment there, I got home from the lake and I was really bummed out. Like I tried walking around and I was grounding myself or whatever, but it was so ungodly humid here. And I don't ever remember Minnesota being this hot. So that was like 98 degrees, and with the heat index, I think it was 108, and add humidity on top of that, right? It was freaking hot. Hotter than Satan's fart. Like, I felt like I was melting, and I'm a freeze baby. I don't usually sweat like that, but I think the heat kind of took it out of me, and I put my phone on the counter, and I just like stayed off my phone because being on social media too much lately, I think has been messing with my head. And I set it on the counter and ended up passing out for an hour before I met with Jess, and then I had like an hour car ride to like get my shit together and act normal, I guess. I'm happy I'm going out and socializing, even though I don't feel like it a lot of times. And do I really have the money to go out to eat? No, but you know what? Life is short, and if I'm gonna spend 25 bucks and have a meal with a friend because that's what keeps my brain happy. So yeah, I'm not sure what the rest of this week's gonna entail. I have been getting stuck in this trap, and I think I need to take a step back from everything and rest. That's something I've been hearing from like spirit guides and spiritual people that I follow on YouTube and podcasts and stuff like that, is remembering to rest. And I've been having a very hard time with that. And a lot of times I'm forced into it, kind of like I was today. I ended up passing out for an hour and I was so tired I didn't want to get up. It's kind of one of them deep sleeps that you go in where you kind of wake up drooling and you're like, God, it's hard to like function out of that. So anyways, if you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you watching my vlogs. I appreciate your feedback and just being here. There are quite a few of you who have been through this the entire ride, and it's been one hell of a journey. And a lot of it has just been me getting in my own way with my own thoughts, and your brain can really tear you apart when you struggle with your mental health. And I'm documenting the journey because there's gonna come a day when I look back on this and I'm gonna be happy that I did it. So if you made it to the end, I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Peace out, my homages.